Hello there, Snipers227 here with my first tutorial in my map editor series tutorial. This is an add-on to the engine series tutorial, and basically in this series of tutorial I'm going to be making a simple map editor for our engine. The map editor will use the same thing that the engine is using, Win32. OpenGL and C++. Most of it will be focused on Win32 programming because most of the map editor will be graphical user interface. So yeah, if you haven't already watched my engine tutorials, I suggest you watch them because most of the code that I'm using here is going to come from that tutorial and from the engine code, because it's going to be similar. And yeah, so I'm not going to explain much of my code in here, but I do explain a lot of it in the engine tutorial series. That's why I suggest you watch that before you do this. So I'm going to click on new project, select Win32 project, name it Universe Map Editor or whatever you want. Hit OK. Next. Empty project. Finish. And now, one sec. You should have your solution here in source file. We're going to name this universe main.cpp, or you could just name it main, and universe main.h. So in universe main.cpp, just include universe main.h. Universe main.h, we're going to include windows.h. We're going to extern a window handle called uni hnwd, and extern a boolean called let's see, I'm trying to make this unique and related to the universe. So one sec. We'll just name it running for now. And then in here we're just gonna declare those values. So again, uni hwd and bool running. And now gonna set up another header file called universe window.h, and then the universe window.cpp. And in universe window.cpp include universe window.h, universe window.h include universe main.h, and we're just going to make a class called uni window public. We're going to have three main functions: int create uni class, and the parameters to be an instance called h instance, and then a create uni win, and again instance and also char uni-win name and int uni-win height and another int called uni-win width. And our last one is going to be called win loop, and parameters going to be message and message, and yep, that's about it. So now we're just gonna begin to write these functions. So and union window, I'm going to create the Windows class first. And wind class x wc 0 memory, and wc, and the length is going to be size of wind class x. wc dot key size equals size of wind class x. And the background is going to be hbrush get stock object light gray brush. Actually, I'm gonna make it black. Black brush. WC let's see, cursor equals load cursor. Arrow, the icon now. Load icon. Instance, and what else? Win prop. We're gonna get an error for that. Class name equals UME for universe map editor. Gonna get an error for that too. And then the style is going to be CS on DC or CS draw and CS and now we're just gonna fix a couple of things to get errors out of the way. I'm gonna go to general over here. Sorry, general and configurations, and set it to multi-byte. Go to code generation, set it to MTD. And while we're, yeah, that's it. So we're done that, and then return 0. Since it's an integer. Oops, and I forgot to validate or check for errors. So if the class doesn't register, I'm gonna send a message box to the user and the right error cannot register Windows class error, and then OK button. Return 0 again, and now we're done. So now we have to do our window. So parameters for the instance and the char uni-win name and that's it. So we're gonna use uni h window handle equals create window, and classes uni. Window name is gonna be uni win name. Style is gonna be ws overlap window, no, ws visible, or ws minimize box, and or ws just menu x y 0, then uni win width and uni win height. No. Alright. So after, actually I just want to switch two things. Since our width comes first, I'm just gonna switch this around, and we're gonna have to so width comes first, then height. Change the same thing here. Alright, we're all good. So if uni window isn't created, send a message box then. Error, cannot create main window. Error. Okay. Return 0. And return 0. Now finally the win loop. Message. So while running, while get message null 0 0. If peak message and message null 0 0, and PM remove. One second. Gonna pause this first. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I was checking on something. I did this wrong. It's supposed to be just if peak message first. There's no get message, so it's null 0 0, PM remove, and then if message equals wm quit, break, and then translate message and dispatch message. Just put an else statement for later. So now Windows should work. Oop. So sorry, 1 second. So our result callback union proc uint message wparam param param and also take that so we're just gonna make a switch statement. Post quit message 0 running equals false and break and then return def win proc window proc message wparam. Okay, and so now we're onto the one main function. So we include that make a pointer set it to null and now call the functions. Make it 124 by 768. You can name it whatever you want. That's what I name mine. And then loop is message, which we create right here. Now everything should run perfectly fine. Oh, never mind, we forgot to return values in one of them. And 0. And the main loop we forgot to return message dot and message dot prime. Now it should work. That's strange. Oh, that's why bool running equals true. There. So now you have your basic window, black window. So that's all for this tutorial. Snuppers227 here. Any questions, you could inbox me or message me, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you next tutorial.